What it do, Browns Nation? All right, so I'm here, the real uncensored Browns fan, of course. Um, I wanted to do something funky, something a little new. So basically, I think I started talking about it at the beginning of the season. Is that I was gonna start drawing numbers out of a. Basically, this is the rule. There's numbers 1 through 99. Put them in a jar. I shuffle them up. Randomly pick them out. Pick which numbers. If the numbers obviously of somebody that's not on the roster, I'll just pick the next number, and until I'm gonna get 3 names. I'll do 3 names. So here's the rules. The rules is one, they at least have to have at least 2 career games with the Browns. It doesn't have to be this year. I'm just saying, like 2 games this year means in their career that they play with the Browns and they on an active roster. All right. And second, um, they had to play 2 games, and yeah, that's it. They gotta be on an active roster right now. So let's go ahead and go into it. Um, so y'all probably gonna like this, some of y'all, because it's gonna be 2 LSU guys on here and one not. And the first one is Greedy Williams, and I'm about to be just my instant reaction. These are just instant reactions. Greedy. I first pulled up the name. I instantly knew who the number was. Um, Greedy was my dude in the beginning. I'm not saying that he's not now. I'm saying that when y'all go back to my past videos, how high I was on picking up Greedy Williams. Um, to this point, as far as his career game and to where it's at right now, obviously this season he's hurt. Um, do I got hopes as far as like what Greedy can become? I still feel that he can be an elite level cornerback, very complimentary to his side. It doesn't necessarily have to be against Denzel Ward or whatever, because obviously you just want you to protect your side. Because right now Mitch is handling that on the opposite side of Denzel Ward, so it's anybody. We just want to have. I just want to have a great cornerback room. So defensive back room, So uh, overall, I mean, it's really kind of hard to say what he is or really give an impression 100% is because it's like he hasn't really been out there to be dominant. I know that he hasn't had any touchdowns given up on him, but I have seen people try him. I have seen people hit receivers before he could break on the ball and stuff like that, where receivers maybe get maybe 5, 8, sometimes possibly 10 yards, how much he plays off of him. I've seen that happen to him at times. I feel like there, as far as like improvement, just being able to not give as much cushion to the man, and be able to really lock down and really be able to play tight coverage. Then again, I don't know if those schemes that I seen those plays happen to him on were zone coverage schemes. I know that zone is not his favorite way to cover a receiver, uh, but at the same time, to be an elite level receiver, to be what I feel like he can be for this team and in his future, in the future going on, I feel like there's a lot of room of improvement in regards to that, because those little chunk plays will add up. Like I said, 5, 8 yards and stuff like that. Eventually, you're getting close to the first down, so you definitely don't want to do that. But the good is that I remember everybody was talking about his tackling, and the only thing I seen about his tackling is that like he wasn't a very aggressive tackler. Like he wasn't gonna hit you with the hit stick. He wasn't gonna, you know, uh, wreck your shit. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to get the man down. And I mean, I feel like he did that last year, but we talking about this season, and we really can't talk about this season for him because he's hurt. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next person. Wyatt Teller. Um, Immediately when I remember, what comes to mind is when he first got here and he had, did a conference video, and he had said, that his mom found out before him. But what really stuck out to me was that, like, he was really tight. And it sounded like his relationship with the Son of Man was getting strong. And anytime you rock with the Son of Man, aka the Most High, man, you good with me, bro. You definitely 100% with me, man. So I appreciate him being on the right side. But anyways, I mean, last year, I was looking forward to seeing him because of that. And then it was like we seen him, but we didn't see him. Like, he was getting interchanged, and then the issue started to come up that, oh man, even our right guard. And then I've been kind of seeing that. And then at that time, I wanted to draft Deontay Brown out of Alabama, and I guess he wasn't coming out of the draft that year. I was like, man, we didn't draft none of my dudes, but all the dudes that I kept picking, I guess they stayed another year in college. So I was just like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But now, the way that Wyatt Teller is playing, and people have been noticing it. He been balling, and it's like he kind of shored up that right guard position, I mean, do we still need a draft for right guard? I mean, the only reason why you would say something like that is because, eventually he keeps playing the way he's playing, he's going to ask for a big payday. Obviously, having a great offensive line is good, but I think you really, I don't know. I mean, the value of an offensive line is definitely there. It's hard to make, because we're going to have to make tough decisions down the line. Is we going to keep somebody with a, that so we going to pay the line,